This is AJ the Barber, and you're listening to Let's Chop It Up with Trey Boogie.
F&G shit. Shot the whole day, go. Shot the bro Trey Boogie. We sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never leave. It's on the floor like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some Flava, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some Flava, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some live highs, baby, let's chop it up.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for tapping in today. This is your big homie, Trey Boogie, like always, coming to you on this Saturday. Hey, today was a dope day. We started off at the Soul Swap meet, you know, went and supported some the local vendors and stuff. Make sure y'all do that from time to time, you know, support the local ones out there pushing. So I've been trying to get this interview for a minute. You know, I saw this brother on Sherry E's show, you know, big up to Big Sis. And he did his track and just the energy he was bringing. I was like, man, there's somebody I got to get with, you know what I mean? And then the brother blessed me, you know, with his presence on my platform and tore it up. Folks was talking about that one, man, you know. So, hey, without further ado, allow me to introduce to some and present to others, no other than my man Greg McKnight Jr, man. What's happening, brother?
Man, good to be here, man. Blessings, man. Peace and power.
You been working, brother?
Yeah, man.
You been working.
You know what I'm saying? Since the COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? I know we all had to kind of like alter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We all had to like kind of change up, you know, what we, because it wasn't regular life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I started pushing, like I saw what you did with, you know, YBNB. Right. You said you pushed the promotion, so I just got on that grind. I just got on that hustle last year. You know what I'm saying? So I helped out over about 20-25 artists now, bro. Like real talk, real. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what
real,
it's about.
like
just
real,
out of the heart.
Hitting the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Hitting them like if I know they dropping a video, like let me hit him. Like I know I got rapport with, you know what I'm saying, with cats, but then it's referrals. It turns into referrals. You know what I'm saying? People they deal with you on a certain level, a certain aspect, and they gonna let their other brothers, you know what I'm saying, or their sisters rock with you, you know what I'm saying, because they gonna be like, yo, that's
you do good
you know
business,
like,
good come back to you.
Yes, sir.
You know, and man, you be grinding too. You know, you're an artist, a host, man. What else? Award winning spoken word. Yes, sir. Is it an artist? Is it considered artist or national spoken word entertainer of the year? That is bananas. Yeah. So that's wild. That's the title. Yeah. That's wild. That's wild, man. So, congratulations, man. I always wish I could do stuff like that, man. Right? Man. You know, some poems, and it ain't even about the poems. It's how y'all do it, though. Mm-hmm. Y'all passionate about it. You know, I love it. And your music. I just seen you recently with K-Sean in an interview. Right? You just got an interview with her?
Just a couple days ago.
Yeah, you know, YBNB. Big up to YBNB.
Shout out YBNB, yeah.
Matter of fact, let me, I jumped too soon. I got to give a shout out to all the sponsors. Babylon's Garden, Watkins Bell, Watkins Bell Bonds. Yeah, that's it. Hey, it's hot in here. I ain't going to lie, it's hot in here. If y'all could be in this station right now, it is hot. Hey, Superior Soul Food, S.D Elite Sports, J.A. Lumpias and More, Average Joe's Burger, and of course, YBNB. You know, I always got to give my sponsors a
Average Joe's was fire. Those burgers fire.
That's burgers.
Right now in Dago, yeah.
You need the water or something, brother?
Nah, I got water right here.
I got the smart.
Hey, I got this. I'm good. I got the whole. I'm good for the show.
Hey, we got the fan, but it's behind us. I'm telling you.
Act like you know. Got the smart water on deck. Like
there it is. Big up to my man, my cousin, man, and I'm proud of him too with the nerd water. You know, big up to Smurf doing
Smurf.
his thing.
Yeah, my brother Smurf.
Okay, see, you know my
family. That's the battle rap scene. That's like, so I actually hosted a battle rap.
For what league?
What league was it? That was
Chevy's or the other one?
Nah, that was with Mega.
Okay.
That was with Mega, yeah, FTG.
Okay.
That was the first one I actually hosted before I actually started battle rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, got a 2-2 record with battle rap, but I hosted it and was Smurf just going in for like 20 minutes. Like,
He could get down.
Like, don't do it. Like, don't do it to him. Like, he done with, like, he missed me. He killed. He, like, you done butchered that thing. Like, he, like.
Overkill.
That man's about to go for another about half an hour, like, easy. Off the, like, I know he was freestyling.
Yeah.
I know he was freestyling after that. Like,
You're going to have to move this light off of me. So, is that cool? Because, yeah, brother, it's I'm over here.
Smurf, though.
I'm over here roasted.
Shout out Smurf P, though,
Big
man,
up.
for real.
Big up, you know. Let's go before music. What brought you to Dago, man? Because I know you're not from Dago.
Nah.
So how did you get to Dago? Were you an artist before you came to Dago, or did the passion come when you got to Dago?
Wow, that's a good question. I actually came to Dago through way of the Navy.
Okay.
And
thank you for your service. You know, I'm an Army vet. Mm-hmm. So
okay, thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and I actually didn't start writing until I was in the military. I was in my barracks room when I actually started writing spoken word. But in high school and middle school, I was acting. So I did acting for like 6 years.
Okay.
Through school. But I didn't find writing until like I was in my barracks room. Yeah.
When did you get your first album, your first mixtape, whatever you released? You know what I mean? Was it in Dago?
You know what? I haven't released. I don't have an album out.
Okay.
An album or a mixtape out.
You just got singles and.
I got singles and poems.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
You working on it?
Yeah, I'm going to school right now for audio engineering. So my album, for myself though, I want my book to be released before my album drop.
Okay.
For myself,
okay.
Personally, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like true to the pen. I've been with my penmanship. Like, that's what I feel like I deserve first and foremost before I drop an album. But I know when I do drop an album, I know it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Consistent with some fire on there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. We could hear it better now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going in and out, but you know, that's what happened when you do things live, man. Your songs you do have though, you know, to me, that's the one that I first, you know, I saw you, the World Against Me.
Yeah.
Man, that song right there is powerful too. The lyrics and the penmanship is incredible.
Appreciate
you
that.
Know? What brought that on? How, you know, that thought to say I'm a turn Tupac song instead of the world, you know, me against the world, the world against me.
Yeah.
Nobody ever. How I feel sometimes.
Nobody ever flipped that joint like that, huh?
Yeah.
Because for one, nobody's ever done it.
Okay.
So it's an original remix. You know, it's a remix to his song. It's an original remix. And then for two, for me to come into the rap game, to the hip hop game, you know, at this time with the foundation of spoken word that I had laid out, and for me, Pac was my first like biggest inspiration in the game. You know what I'm saying? He started as a poet,
and his poems, man, are incredible.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we talk about rap, it's rhythm and poetry. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You could have poets that can rap, but then you can have rappers that either can or can't do poetry. You know what I'm saying? But you do have
transfer over.
You do got poets that'll just be like, oh, I could do the rap too. I know a gang of poets that I could just be like, I can hit them up. I know they do. They do their thing. They craft is poetry, but they can't rap. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe that because, you know, I could write rhymes, some R&B songs, but a poem, like, I don't know. It's different. It's different, but if you mastered that first, I think lyrical, you know, writing lyrics is like nothing.
Second nature.
Nature.
That's
you know what I mean?
Feel like.
But the song is doing big numbers too, right? It's moving.
World Against Me, over like 40K on YouTube, and then I got No Justice, No Peace out. My new one's
that's
like
the one you just came out with. That one is deep.
Doing like it's like over 7, almost 8 in a week. So that's like 1,000 a day. You know,
man.
For
hey,
like
y'all hear
SD,
this?
You know what I'm saying?
No album, no mixtapes.
No album, no mixtape, brother.
He's pulling numbers because he's putting out quality work. and folks is and loving it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Who you work with and willing to work with out here?
Who have I worked with and willing to work with? I've
know
done
you
work
do a
with
lot
Chauncey.
with the poets.
My boy
Yeah,
Chauncey Maynard. Like I've hosted like
Okay.
5 of his joints, 5 of his shows where I was bringing out R&B singers.
He'll be
That
on
was
here soon. We
Real
got him
cool. Yeah,
scheduled.
you got to get Chauncey. Yeah,
He's
he
scheduled.
real. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chauncey, worked with Chauncey in the past. Who am I willing to work with though? Man, Teddy Benson.
Okay, that's fire right there.
Definitely Teddy. Yeah. Come on, Teddy B. Rick Scales.
Okay, that's the guy. That's the brethren.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see when he was on?
Nah, I ain't get to
He
see that
came
one.
on and did the live performances and tore it up, man. Big up the Scales, man. Teddy Benson.
Ricky, who else in the city? Probably like Rob Stone. You know what I'm saying? Like in the city, I don't really know him like that, but like overall, who I would like to work with, I like to work with like a Cole Joyner Lucas type. You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's like a void for like conscious music, and like where I see my path is with the conscious. It's like I don't see a lot of conscious artists in Dago. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like there is a lane for it, but it's like I gotta like
There is
venture and find out them folks too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's
There's
some,
a
you know what
lot.
I'm
It's
saying?
just they don't get the love other ones do. And we have these discussions all the time. Is it because folks is not from Southeast or you're not from here? Because OB has some dope conscious rappers, boom bap rappers, Oceanside, South Bay. I mean, it's there. You know what I mean? It's just not getting that notoriety. How you say it? Notoriety.
Notoriety.
Every week I mess up a word, so I know people gonna be clouded because they all every week is some word I'm gonna mess up. I forgot what the other one word but yeah, I could see you and Rick Scales. When you were saying that and you kept going, I'm thinking, yeah, I could see you and Rick Scales, maybe like a Sham Black.
Sham Black, yeah. Sham Black, definitely Sham Black. I know he's a new
family.
hitter. Sham is
Fresh.
That's a new hitter right there. But Sham
is dope,
his
though.
work ethic
Yeah.
is impeccable. Like I really respect, you know what I'm saying, commemorate his work ethic, man, because he came on the scene just last year and he's just been grinding, man. So shout out to Sham Black, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the whole crew.
Work with him.
They got the whole crew. Mm-hmm. They do all doing
Spooky.
big stuff. Spooky
gang.
Yeah, big up to them. What happened? You good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
So, what's next for you? What are you working on now? You gonna focus back on the poetry? Because I know. Let's talk about the poetry spot you got going on.
Okay.
Is it every Friday? Is it?
Well, I was doing that
Okay.
every Friday. Yeah, not doing that right now.
Nah?
Not doing that at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get back to that, or some variation of that, but
Was
not
it
doing that right now.
Was there a lot of dope art poets out there and stuff?
Yeah, it was good poets that came out. Like, but my focus right now is school. Definitely.
What are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for audio engineering. So, like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that audio. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that sound down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That background of it down for sure. And then the next step after that for me is directing. So I want to get
Directing
the audio
movies,
and I want to get the visual,
videos.
everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get the
Okay.
audio down and the visual and just add the impact of what I'm already doing as an artist, as a promoter, as a host, as other things, but having a whole, you know,
Well-rounded.
congregation of Greg. You know what I'm saying? Be like as complete as possible that I could be and let that
dope.
rock. You know what I'm saying?
dope.
Into my
That's
40s
dope.
and my 50s and 60s, however long God blessed me with on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So
He said 40s and like 40s is old. You know. The brother 49 now, you know. But he said 40s. He started at the 40s. Hey, so what's next? So what's next for you again? You know, you're in school right now.
So
you want to do that.
I'm in school, but I
wanna
want to
hold
continue
on
to
for
bring
the
out.
music?
Nah. I'm continuing to bring out the content.
Man,
That's, you know what I'm
dope.
saying? Like,
You dope.
yeah.
You dope.
So I know I brought out the word against me that I brought out, you know what I'm saying? I want the content, the increments to be shorter when I do drop. So
Okay.
it's like, I do want to bring that out, but like, you know what I'm saying? Have it more frequent. So that's what I would see for myself to be doing in the future with that. And then, publish my book and then drop my album.
Okay.
So my book first, and then my album would be.
What kind of book? About your life, or?
It's a compilation of poetry.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
compilation.
I didn't even know that. Did y'all know that? Y'all know that? When can they find that, or when can they be on the lookout for that?
Well, just y'all just tap in with me. Just keep in touch with me, Greg McKnight Jr. on all the platforms. That's on my Gmail as well, Greg McKnight Jr. at gmail.com. And then, Greg McKnight Jr., GregMcKnighCJR on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat, Gmail, everything. Hit me on Greg McKnight Jr., and I'll definitely get back to you.
What I wanted to know was, being in the military, did you get to go to other places, see other places?
Yes, sir.
In the Navy. So how does that reflect a lot in your writing? A lot of people ain't seen other places. You know what I mean?
You embrace the cultures and the different environments and the different energies, the different people of like where you at. Yeah. So wherever you at. So it's like me being San Diego, as long as I have like I feel like the San Diego, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Dago, you know what I'm saying? I know that Dago that, I know what it is, Dago, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been to Thailand. I'm half Filipino, so I've been to the Philippines 4 times. But on the point, too? A little bit, yeah.
Man, see?
Yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, I could chop it up.
That's right.
So, I go to Seafood City, National City. You know what I'm saying? I know I talk a little bit. They be surprised because I'm tall and I don't look Filipino. They be surprised them up. I mean, like, huh? Who taught you that? Yeah. So, Thailand, Dubai, Hong Kong.
Dubai is dope.
Hawaii a couple times. Then we was hitting the Middle East and Jordan, Oman. And we was off the coast of Africa. Okay. So, like, that's where we hit on. So, had those different things. And, I was writing during that whole time. And I was still playing basketball, too.
Okay.
At that time. I was definitely, I'm a hooper.
What position you play?
4, 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm like an underside. Like, I'm like a Charles Barkley, Robin type. That type of that. I want to see
real small 5, man.
Yeah, but I want to see.
Too, but that's not until you hit the NBA. If you hit the NBA, you will be.
Nah, I ain't ain't no 5. But I'm playing.
You know what I mean?
I played personally have been always put in the 4 spot.
Me too.
So
they never put me in the. I wanted to rock with the ball, like, you know what I'm saying. They like, nah, get your ass, box out, block, defend, get a rebound, pass it, pick. Cut to the basket, like, nah, hands in, like, ball in the hands, like, majority of the game. Nah, it's not happening with me. It's like I was playing the 4 spot, man, and I own that, man. Dennis Rodman is like, my top favorite player. Charles Barkley, top favorite. KG, a beast. I feel like KG added he implemented the offense with that intensity. Because with defense, because I'm a defensive first type of mindset. That defense first, your intensity gotta be on another level.
So you are balling it because you know about defense, especially in basketball. You gotta play both sides.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because too many people play one side and they get tore up on the other side. You gotta be able to play both ends.
That changed the whole game around. You block a couple shots.
Yeah, defense win championship.
That's it on the real. I used to do a little balling back in my day, but those were the way back in the days, man. Before computers and internet and but you could Google Trinell Hicks. I'm gonna put that out there. You could Google your boy, man. Big homie.
Okay. I will Google you.
They found somehow I got some stuff up in there.
Okay.
They must have pulled it off the microfiche. Y'all don't even know about microfiche.
Yeah. But I was gonna go hoop overseas. I was gonna hoop in the Philippines.
Okay.
When I got out the military before I had to get knee surgery. I had got hurt the last year that I was in the military and I had my whole top half of my leg slid all the way to the left, and the bottom half stayed straight. I lost all the cartilage in my left knee, so I was like, kind of changed that plan up. You know what I'm saying? I went to my plan B was like, so what you gonna do next? That was ringing in my head because I was like, man, I kept writing. I was like, man, I'm gonna do this poetry. I'm gonna do the spoken word because I felt like that was like my blessing, bro. Like I felt like that was like really like my ordained from God type when I started writing. Because when I wrote, the first thing I wrote, it took me 10 minutes. but it was like a whole piece, a whole 2-3 minute piece. But that shit took. I was script like it was like encrypted. It was like scribbling, like freaking. The energy was like it was just hieroglyphics.
Wow, like that,
like deep.
Divine status. Divine status.
Deep, bro. Like, for real.
That's dope.
I could still remember that first piece, line for line. And anytime I get down, because, of course, in this game, it's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, it's definitely ups and downs. And I ain't going to say I thought every thought, felt every emotion.
Yeah.
But, like, anytime I'll ever get down to anything, I could think back to my first thing. And that one thing alone keeps me going.
That's right. That's right.
With my craft.
Hey, y'all see it right here and heard it. I ain't gonna let you get away without spitting something, man. You gotta give the people something, man.
Oh, man.
And plus, this is for the YouTube channel. Plus, this is for the folks. Hey, big shout out to DJ Immortal and 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM in Canada. Will be played there on Friday, so. You know, give a shout out to the folks in Canada. You know,
shout out Canada, man. Like, if we doing an interview, next month, either next month or June. Like, I had to kind of reschedule that, man. My grandma actually passed away.
Oh man, condolences,
a few weeks ago, man. So like, yeah, thank you, man. Like, I was actually on the way back when I was supposed to do, like, right at the airport when I was supposed to do that interview. I know you had put me on that, man. I appreciate that. Like, I was actually at the airport, so I'm like, man, let's reschedule, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to reschedule a couple events that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's gonna be a dope interview too. He got a big platform and audience. You know, that's my brother, man, DJ Immortal. Him and his wife, they just the coolest people you ever met, man. And they love hip hop, so that's gonna be big to be on there, man. You spit something for us. Let us hear something before you get out of here, man.
So, rest in power to Afeni Shakur. I am poetry. I am rap. I am hip hop. That's all thanks to one man, and that's Tupac Shakur. I feel you in my core. Because of you, I'm spitting how I live it till I ain't living no more. Raised from the dead. But I know you ain't dead. That's just voices in my head. I know you out in Cuba, still collecting moolah. Living off an infinite amount of royalties. You were more than a man, you were king, and that's royalty. Stay down for you, and that's loyalty. From VA to CA, been all up through LA, too many times to count. With that California love track bumping in my house. Where else would I go? I went to Vegas where they said you took that final blow. The worst thing you did was sign with Death Row. You're more than just a rapper. You're a thespian. Forget what they say. I know you cared about communities. You had the immunity. You were on the verge of overturning the democracy. Militia on the government. Rep that thug life so militant. Hard body with a smile so innocent. I know you more like an uncle to me. You were more than just a figure of speech. You were my family, and I know you never been a crook, even though your real name is Lassane Parish Crooks. You never died. You never perished. You will live forever, because I'm having a hard time believing that you gone. I couldn't feel you when I wrote this poem. That must mean that you still here, because when I spit these lyrics, I can feel these spirits. I can feel B.I.G., but I can't feel you yet. You haven't died. You Machiavelli. That's the truth, and if so, this the resurrection, Pac. I need you. Hip-hop is in disarray. Ever since you disappeared, it done went the wrong way. I know you here. I can't conceal it, because I am a poet, I am an actor, I am an author, I am hip-hop. That's all thanks to you, Tupac. And because of you, I won't stop. And that's death. For you, I got nothing but love and respect. I love you, Pac. I miss you, Pac. Come back, Pac. Where'd you go? It's only a matter of time till you back in the public eye. Brenda's baby grew up in those eyes who emerged from the dumpster. That's how my sister used to tell it. Because of you, I know my soul is priceless and I would never sell it. Fast whips, necklaces, diamond chains ain't worth it. Every day that I'm breathing is a day that's perfect. I am not only Greg, I am you. I am Tupac. You live inside me forever and will be beating inside my chest until my heart stops. Rest in power, part.
Man, how y'all do it? We gotta. Hey, big ups, man. Hey, I appreciate you finally coming through. You know, we're going to be doing some things. I see us doing some things in the future, some in one way or another. So this ain't, it's definitely just the beginning, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate everything you're doing. Tell them one more time before we get off here so they can follow you.
Yeah, man. Check out the new video on YouTube only. No Justice, No Peace by Greg McKnight Jr. Subscribe to that, and also follow me on all the platforms at GregMcKnightJr. Greg McKnight Jr. on all platforms. And if y'all want tap in with me and keep in touch, GregMcKnightJr@gmail.com.
Hey, and this your big homie Trey Boogie. Big love to all you guys, you know, that's been rocking with me from the beginning, and the ones that's new just rocking with me. You know, continue to like, share, encourage folks to subscribe. Check me out on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Instagram Live. I got a bunch of interviews coming in. We got shows coming up. San Diego is opening back up. Hey, it's about to be beautiful. Tune in next week, man. I'll holler.
FNG shit. Shot the whole day, go. Shot the bro Trey Boogie. We sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run a milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some Flava, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some Flava, baby, let's chop it up.